Thank you guys for joining me today. I hope everyone's well. I hope everyone's family and loved ones are well as well. Yeah, so this is the space that we'll be practicing in today. For anyone that hasn't taken my class, it is a power yoga style, so it's definitely meant to be challenging. We're gonna build a sweat, I hope. And yeah, if you didn't catch the Instagram disclosure, we're working on tripod headstand. So that can be scary for those of you who not only have never tried yoga or an inversion, but there will definitely be nice layers that will prep our bodies to kind of handle that and get ready for that. Hi, Haley. All right, so we'll get started in just a minute as people kind of filter in. And let me know if you have any questions. I'm not going to be coming up to the screen too much, but of course before we do the headstand I will, just to give you guys thorough description. Oh, this is so weird. Hi, Mom. Oh, my mom's here. Okay, so that's good. This is my first time going live, so bear with me. And yeah, we'll get started in a few. All right, guys. We don't want to waste any time. We're on the clock. So if you do have a pillow, you might want to grab that. We're actually going to get started today in Sukhasana, which is an easy seat. I want to be able to speak directly to you. And typically, you know, in child's pose, the way I start most of my classes, I don't feel like I'm able to feel your energy. So yeah, grab a pillow if you want, and we'll get started. Okay, so first Sukhasana, come to a cross-legged seat. If you have any sort of knee sensitivity or tightness in your hips, you can also kind of hoist pillows under your thighs. And just start to check in. Come to blink your eyes closed or maybe find a soft gaze. You can rest your palms down on your knees, palms facing up, maybe rest your palms facing down if you're seeking more of a grounding sensation. Start to take that body scan from the top of your head to your feet. Notice today, right now, where you might be holding stress, where you might be really clinging to tension or some idea. I think it's safe to say that a lot of us are in a time of uncertainty, of fear. Goal for today's class is to help appease that, to help you let go, to help you focus in right here, right now, and then use whatever you learned today to carry with you off the mat. And we'll ground in together. So first use your ab muscles to press out any stale air you're holding on to. Take a new breath in, feel your chest lift. Open your mouth, exhale, let that go. Another one just like that, this time slower, more controlled. Full breath in, lift your head up. Open mouth, exhale, sigh that out. I want you to know that this class is meant to challenge, is meant to build sweat. So keep in mind that today you are your best teacher. I am simply here to virtually guide you. So if at any point during our practice something doesn't feel right in your body, only you're going to know that. I want you to honor yourself first rather than my suggestions. Try the class, keep what you like, and let the rest go. Another full breath in together. Open mouth, exhale. And we'll start. Cross over your shins and come on down to a tabletop. So shoulders stacked directly above your wrists, hips stacked navel up towards your spine. That's your Uddiyana Bandha lock, so work towards keeping that engaged. Inhale for cow pose. Hold right here. Slowly start to arch your back. Gaze straight ahead, and then traction the heels of your palms towards your knees to broaden the space in your chest plate. Take a full breath in. Exhale for cat pose. Round your spine, hold here and breathe. Start to contract your core muscles as you pull everything up and in, and work towards creating more space between your shoulder blades as you let your head hang really heavy. We'll flow that together. Inhale for cow pose, reverse the motion. Exhale for cat, gaze between your thighs. Inhale for cow, drop your belly, gaze up. Exhale for cat, push the floor away. Go ahead and add movements in that feel good in your body. You don't have to listen to my words. I want you to honor your body right now and simply do what feels good. You can bend into your elbows, maybe linger somewhere that allows you to ease a little more calmly into your practice today. And then we'll meet in a neutral tabletop together in 4, 3. Last 2. And 1, return to your static tabletop. We're going to get our arms ready for that inversion with some chaturanga push-ups. Slowly begin to shift forward so that your shoulders are in line with your fingertips. Take a full breath in. Exhale, lower your elbows down to a 90 degree. Keep your gaze towards the mat. Keep your elbows pinned in towards your sides. And start to feel that fire build in your arms. We're going to do a couple rounds of these push-ups together. So inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale, arms straighten. Exhale, arms bend. Just 4. 3. Last 2. And 1. Inhale to lift. Tuck your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press the earth away. Sink your heels towards the mat. And again, fan your 10 fingers out nice and wide. Take up all the real estate you can here on the floor. You're in the comfort of your own home, so don't be shy. Don't be afraid to stick out your tongue. Find some movement that honors your body today. Bend into one knee, then the other. And allow your head to hang heavy. If you're straining your gaze up towards your thumbs, tuck your chin, nod your head yes, shake it no. If your knuckles are lifted, press them back down into the earth. Inhale, look forward. Exhale for ragdoll pose. Carefully step your toes towards your wrists. Bend your knees a lot and notice if you're feeling tightness in your hamstrings. You can almost come to a squat and let your torso just drape over your thighs. Work towards decompressing your lumbar spine, your lower back. So pass this off to gravity. And interlace your fingertips behind the nape of your neck. And especially in this time in our history, in this time right here on your mat, determine what you can let go of in this moment that will allow you to be a little more fully present in your practice today. Maybe you let go of a little fear. Maybe you just let go of your breath. That's where we'll start. Let it out. And on your next inhale, heel toe your feet together. Bend your knees a lot. Slowly start to rise up, stacking one bone above the next. Allow your gaze to rise last. Once you're standing nice and tall and vertical, allow the heads of your shoulders to fall heavy away from your jawline. Take a full breath in, lift your heart. Exhale, Samastitihi. Guide your palms to the center of your chest. Blink your eyes closed. Equal standing pose. We'll set our intention as a community, virtual or not. practice today with an intention, I invite you to set that right now. If nothing comes to mind, if you're searching for something today, I'll offer you a quote that we can all use. When you can't control what's happening, challenge yourself to control the way you respond to what's happening. That's where the real power is. Let's seal that together. First, expel the stale air from your lungs. Take a new breath in, press your heart up. Open up, exhale, let that all go. All right, guide your hands down by your sides. Thumbs point left and right. And we'll start our class with mountain pose. Inhale, sweep your arms up and breathe right here. So refine from the ground up, lift your 10 toes, then gently root them back down. Filter that focus up, engage your quads so much you feel your kneecaps lift. And then if you notice your ribs are fanning out, gently tuck them back in. Take a full breath right here. Exhale, chest expansion. Carefully interlace your fingertips behind your lower back. And drive your own intensity. You can press your knuckles down towards the earth beneath you to broaden that space between your collarbones. Maybe you bend your elbows slightly if you have some tightness in your chest. One of the goals of this chest expansion is to open up. Typically, stress causes our shoulders to round, causes our muscles to tighten. So take advantage of this opening. Take a full breath in, gaze up. Exhale, forward fold. Carefully round your spine. Option to release that grip on the way down. And keep your knees nice and soft. We're still warming up here, so be attentive to what your body is telling you first. Let your head hang heavy. And then inhale, find halfway lift. Slide your palms towards your shins or all the way up towards your thighs. I'm happy to demonstrate this because in class, a lot of times I see people caving forward. So I want you to find a torso that's parallel towards the earth. And then notice your backside body. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, traction them down. Maybe bring your thumbs to the creases of your hips. As you lengthen through your throat, through your neck, take a full breath in. Exhale, high plank. Plant your palms to the mat. Step your feet back and check back in. Again, fingers really wide. Take up all that surface area that you have. And notice your alignment. If your shoulders aren't stacked directly above your elbows, above your wrists, shift them accordingly. As you charge your heels towards the back of your mat, feel your Achilles tendon stretch, and then push the earth away. Take a full breath in. Exhale, forearm plank. Drop down one by one. Find a basket grip. Now technically this is a modification because your forearms are down. You can also drop to your knees if you're feeling fatigued. That's okay. But we're going to do a few rounds of dolphin push-ups to kind of prep us for those strong inversions that we'll be hitting later. So inhale, dolphin push-up, lift your hips. Exhale, lower, shoulders above elbows. Now lift, use your core. Exhale, lower, nice and slow. 3 more, inhale, lift, gaze down. Exhale, lower, press into your forearms. Inhale, lift, hips high. Exhale, lower. Last one, inhale, lift, high up on your toes. Exhale, lower. Yogi's choice, inhale, high plank, push up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nod your head, yes. Shake it, no. We're starting to build heat now. We're going to build some more as we flow that. So we're going to move through our Sun A, linking one breath to one movement. We'll take those dolphin push-ups out. Let's reset. Full breath in. Full breath out. Let it go. All right, my virtual crew, inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, feet to wrists. Inhale, halfway lift, iron out your spine. Exhale, forward fold, relax your head. Mountain pose, root down through your heels, rise up. Exhale, chest chest expansion. Find that gentle grip. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, fold, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. And listen up. Exhale, high plank. Now this time, instead of those dolphin push-ups, I'm going to set you up through your chaturanga nice and slow. You may not even know what a chaturanga is. That's okay. We're going to do it right here together. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, low plank, lower down, elbows at a 90. Inhale, up dog, hold right here. Now hopefully you can see my toes. So my toenails are pressing so firmly down into the mat that my knees have the ability to lift off the earth. That's to protect your knee joints. Squeeze your quads as you press your heart forward. Take a full breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips high, heels low. Full cleansing breath in, fill up. Open mouth, exhale. Oh, let that go. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Step or hop to the top. Inhale, halfway. Keep your gaze down. Exhale, fold. Let that go. Inhale, mountain. Engage both quads as you rise. Exhale, chest expansion. Option to keep a soft bend at your elbows. Inhale, lift your heart, puff up your chest. Exhale, fold, bow down. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low plank. Now know that you always have the option to skip your chaturanga, to take a few rounds of dolphin push-ups, or to do something completely different. We're going to move on together. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway, slide your palms up. Exhale, fold, gaze between your thighs. Inhale, chair pose. Bend into your knees, and then adjust your footing so that your big toes are coming to touch. Tiny sliver of space between your heels. We're starting to use bigger muscle groups now, so you're going to build a little more heat. That's what we want. We want to get some physical activity here in our homes. So try to refine this posture to suit your needs. If you notice that your lower back is dramatically arching, carve your tailbone down by engaging your lower abdominal wall, and that will take the compression out of your lumbar spine. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Take a full breath in. Exhale, chair plane. Sweep your palms back. So palms face the earth. We're going to do some tricep work here just to get those arms active and ready. So pulse, pulse. Find some gentle lifting with your fingertips, just about an inch of movement. Engage your triceps. Sink your hips a little lower. Little to no weight in your toes, just 4. Last 3, back to chair pose in 2. And 1, inhale, chair, hands up. Exhale, fold, take it down. Inhale, halfway lift, iron it out. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low plank. Always an option to skip that. Never talked through an entire class, so bear with me. Here we go. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Sweep your heel up towards the ceiling. Flex or point your foot. You can circle out that ankle. Maybe take some hamstring curls. Whatever feels good in your body, be curious about that. Spread your fingers a little wider. And then slowly start to square up your hips. Take a full breath in. Exhale, knee to nose. Shift forward like high plank arms. Find a gentle pulse here as you tuck your chin and press the floor away. Now we're really using those core muscles. The music is going to pick up a little, so enjoy it, embrace it. You're not here long. Just 4. Last 3, right leg high. And 2. And 1, inhale, lift. Exhale, low lunge. Carefully plant the sole of your foot between your palms. And then if your torso is dumping into your thigh, tent up on your fingers. For any of you active folks out there, option to float your fingertips 1 inch off the mat, and then you'll see how that changes the dynamic in your core. Keep your knee stacked directly above your ankle. I'm going to set up your footing before we rise up. Slowly spin your left heel down to the mat so that your front heel and back arch are aligned. Inhale, warrior 2. Use that strong left side oblique to rise all the way up. And check back in. Deep breaths for me. So I always like to encourage you guys to find a little movement here. If you have sensitive knees, maybe you kind of scale back on that bend. Or you can drive your shin forward and keep a nice healthy lunge right there. Just make sure your knee isn't passing your toes. That's when you're going to stress out that joint. Might help to internally rotate that back foot so you get more leverage through that pinky toe edge side. Take a full breath in. Exhale, extended side angle. So this is your typical extended side angle with your left fingertips reaching high. So many variations for your bottom arm. You can cover those fingers 1 inch or 2 above the mat. Or press your forearm really firmly into your calf. Maybe you rest that forearm right here. That's a great modification. If you're looking for more challenge, for more heat, simply extend both arms forward as if you were holding a beach ball above your head. Then crank your left shoulder blade back. Use the strength of that left side oblique to lift. Inhale, star pose. Straighten your front leg. Internally rotate your left heel. And then just settle into your footing. Your breath. Now we're grounded. So I'm going to encourage you guys to close your eyes in this moment. Spread your fingers wide. Re-relax your shoulders away from your jawline. And check back in. So when we all remove that visual component, it's a little easier to take that self-scan to notice where you need to send new oxygen. Where are you holding? Although that's probably physical in the moment, it can most certainly be mental. Take a full breath in, full breath out. All right, we're moving on. Inhale, fingertips higher. Exhale, goddess pose. So keep your elbows nice and wide out of your peripheral vision. I'm a very flexible gal, so I have a nice deep horse, but you can stand up a little taller. Doesn't matter. The goal is to open through our hips and to keep that nice alignment in our feet. So your 10 toes are pointing out, your heels are pointing in. Now from your goddess pose, we're going to do a little drill here with some chest flies and some squats. So listen closely. Inhale, lift, chest fly. Exhale, lower, elbows wide. Inhale, lift, elbows close. Exhale, lower, knees wide. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Not here long, just 4. 3. Maybe pick up the pace, last 2. And 1. Return to your goddess pose. Inhale, star. Take up space. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior this time. Spread alongside your right side body. If your front knee straightens, bend back into it. And then lift. You can even physically lift your right rib basket up, out of your hip space. Half bind might be nice. Stay heavy in that left shoulder as you reach your right fingertips up towards the ceiling. Pull your navel back, take a full breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Cartwheel your arms down. High to low plank. Inhale, up dog, gaze straight ahead. Exhale, downward facing dog. Cleanse scorpion dog by stacking your left hip above your right. Maybe just kind of flail your leg around and open up that hip space. Notice whether you can sink your right heel down a little further. And then if your left hip is still opening up, guide it down, take a full breath in. Exhale, knee to nose, carve out your belly. Find a gentle pulse here as you push the floor away. Just 4, 3, 2, left leg high, and 1, inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, carefully step through. And then again, rather than dumping weight into your hands, tent up on them, maybe float them, and actively press down with that left big toe. We're gonna rise up into our warrior 2. Inhale, warrior 2, pivot that back heel down, and breathe. So tee your arms out nice and long. You're kind of reaching forward. Scale your right fingertips back so that your shoulders are directly in line with your hips. Drive your left knee above your ankle. Take a full breath in. Exhale, extended side angle. Tip forward, hinge down. And just because you maybe went for the gusto by reaching last time around, you can always modify. Just remember to honor what your body needs in this moment. Maybe turn your gaze up towards your right thumb if that feels okay. Inhale, star pose. Straighten through your front leg. Take up nice space on your mat here. Relax your shoulders down. Flex those triceps. Find more height. Engage both quads. Take a full breath in. Exhale, goddess pose. Elbows out wide. Engage those muscles in the back side of your body so you can pin your shoulder blades a little more closely in towards one another. We're going to skip the squat and the chest fly this time. Inhale, star pose, rise up. Exhale, warrior 2, recommit to the 90 degree. Inhale, reverse warrior. Flip your left fingertips up towards the ceiling and breathe. Now I like taking this half line because it encourages more length in my left side body. Always an option to let your right fingertips hang towards your back leg. Keep lifting that left side, full breath in. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low plank, or skip it. So that was your sun B. We're gonna flow that twice, linking one breath to one movement. So we're gonna pick up the pace together. Hopefully I won't be talking as much because I'm out of breath right now. But yeah, welcome to anyone who's just joining now, and thank you to everyone who's participating. I hope you're feeling your skin warm up. All right, let's flow that. Okay. From your downward facing dog, inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top of your mat, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift, flat spine. Exhale, fold, release your head down. Inhale, chair pose, weight is in your heels. Exhale, chair plane, sweep your hands back. Inhale, chair, arms up. Exhale, fold, release your head to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. Move through your version. Meet in downward facing dog, no matter how you choose to get there. From your dog, inhale, right leg high, flex or point your foot. Exhale, knee to nose, carve it out. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Inhale, warrior 2, spin your back heel down. Exhale, chaturanga. Take it to the mat. Ride your breath all the way through. From your down dog, inhale left leg high. Exhale knee to nose, tuck your chin. Inhale left leg high. Exhale low lunge, carefully stack your knee. Inhale warrior two, tee out your arms. Exhale extended side angle, peel that right shoulder blade back. Inhale star pose, take up lots of space. Exhale goddess, bend into your knees. Inhale star, squeeze both quads. Exhale warrior two, adjust your footing. Inhale reverse, find length. Exhale high to low plank. Third and final round of our sun knee. Inhale gaze to the top of your mat. Exhale step or hop, travel there. Inhale lift halfway. Exhale fold. Inhale chair, drag your hips towards the mat. Exhale chair plane, engage your triceps, navel in. Inhale chair, hands up. Exhale fold, let that go. Inhale half lift. Exhale chaturanga, maybe skip it. From your down dog, inhale right leg high, engage your glutes. Exhale knee to nose, shoulders stack above wrists. Inhale right leg high. Exhale low lunge, carefully step through. Inhale warrior two, front heel back arch a line. Exhale extended side angle, find height. Inhale star, straighten through both legs. Exhale goddess. Inhale star. Exhale warrior two. Inhale reverse warrior, find that length. Exhale chaturanga. Move through your version of vinyasa flow. Home stretch right here. Inhale left leg high. Exhale knee to nose, carve it out. Inhale left leg high. Exhale low lunge with control, step through. Inhale warrior two, open up. Exhale extended side angle, turn your gaze high. Inhale star pose, reach up. Exhale goddess, elbows out. Inhale star. Exhale warrior two, open up. Inhale reverse warrior, keep a bend in your front knee. Exhale chaturanga. Maybe hold high plank, full breath in, full breath out. Alright, so now we're going to move right into some core. That's kind of the peak of class where we really engage all of our ab muscles front line. And that will be very useful for us in our inversion. So without further ado, we'll get ready for that. So in our inversion today, we're going to be using Baddha Konasana legs, meaning reclined bound angle. So we're going to start in Supta Baddha Konasana sit-ups. Bring the soles of your feet together, keep your knees out wide, and slowly lower all the way down to your back. It's okay if your knees are lifted, just try to keep the soles of your feet together. Interlace your fingertips behind your head, full breath in. Exhale, lift straight up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Now pick a spot on the ceiling to focus your gaze, to find a drishti, an unmoving point. Lift. Reach towards that point. You can see your elbows, spread them a little wider. If this seems easy, simply press the soles of your feet in more firmly so they float. Keep driving your navel towards the earth. Always an option to modify, always an option to rest. We're not here long, just 8. 7, legs up the wall in 6.
go virtual wall, just 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Relax your shoulders down, take a little break, and then charge your heels up towards the ceiling. You can shimmy your hands under your sacrum or your lower back. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, lower 30 degrees and hold. Now, modification, if this is seemingly hard, is to bend your knees. Find your breath. Make your exhales louder, not here long. Just 4, 3, lower halfway, and 2. Last 1, lower halfway down, just hold. Zip your inner thighs together. Keep your toes flexed towards your knees. Just 4, 3. Last 2, hover your heels. And 1, just hover. And 3. About an inch above your mat. Focus on your muscle engagement. 4, 3. Last 2, and 1.
My mom, loving it. Nice, Wolfpack Racing Club, getting it in. Mariana, my first experience. Yeah, so there's a lot of kinks to work out, especially like timing with the music and everything, but you're getting the idea that this is meant to be, meant to pack a punch, that's what I meant to say. We're not done yet, Sophia. All right, so after you guys take a little break and assess whether you want to continue or not, I will let you know that we are going to start the headstand demonstration. So I will say to my mom, don't worry. My mom's worried about my neck, and I'm sure a lot of your mothers are, if you are a mother. No matter who you are, it can be concerning because you're balancing on your head. But the reason why we're doing tripod headstand is because there's more support with your arms. So, yeah. Hi, Kim. I'm gonna cue you guys through tripod headstand, and it's gonna be broken down into very digestible segments. So if you peeped the Instagram and saw my bound angle legs, that's more advanced. So there's a whole mix of people watching, you know, try it on. If you don't like it, let it go. Yeah. Now, I don't recommend you resting your head on a pillow because a flat surface is going to give you more stability. All right. You guys can see me good? So for tripod headstand, now that we had those abs activated, we're going to start from the tabletop. I think I'll turn this way. So from tabletop, with your 10 fingers really, really wide, slowly start to bring your head down to the mat. Now, one of the guidelines for where you're supposed to rest your head is about 8 fingers from your eyebrows, if you're wondering. And again, take it very slow and breathe into the steps before you rush through anything and risk hurting yourself. So, head comes down to the mat. And then as you can see, my elbows are kind of bowing out. Keep your elbows pinned in towards your sides. That's why we did those chaturanga push-ups. Forearms are perpendicular to the mat. Now, with all that core activity, engage your core, tuck your toes, and squeeze your core as you pop your hips up towards the ceiling. You can see I'm high up on my tippy toes.
start to walk your toes in towards the heels of your palms and breathe right here. If this causes you pain, come out of it. 101, listen to your body. So, step 2 is to rest one knee on your tricep, and that can be a challenge. Step 3, rest both knees on your triceps. This is technically tripod headstand, so you're welcome to stay right here. Or, if you want to explore the full inversion, kind of elevating yourself, slowly keep your knees tucked in close. And maybe this is where you're at today. That's a great place to be. It's not necessarily going to feel like a massage on your head. It's going to be uncomfortable. Safe to say a lot of you have the time to practice, so maybe you can start there. And of course I'll go over it whenever again. But I want to show you the peak posture, which is the tripod headstand would be the fancy leg length. Alright, so again, elbows in tight, forearms perpendicular. Tuck your toes, lift your knees, walk your toes in towards your heels, then rest your knees on your forearms. This is a lot of core right here, so maybe you just start in your tripod headstand. Or begin to lift. One leg up to the sky, maybe the other. You can always come back down. I'm going to come this way and show you the full view. So obviously this is very advanced and I have very open hips, which is why I've found it easy to explore that leg variation. But I want you guys to try that on and let me know if you want me to break anything further down. Thanks, Natalie. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, no, it's scary. But I do want to point out that to successfully get yourself into a headstand or any challenging posture, that could have been Warrior 2, it takes a lot of focus. So to turn your focus from what's happening on the news or what's happening in the world right now is probably going to be very beneficial for you, no matter who you are. That's why I love teaching. That's why I'm happy to be here, because this time that you have on your mat is yours, no one else's. So whatever you're working through in your personal life, you can work it out right here. Sweating, breathing, kind of, I don't know, trying something new is definitely a great way to get those endorphins. Now that we can't leave our house. Juana got her legs on her elbows, nice. I don't recommend putting a pillow under your head because it's not a flat surface, you know? Yeah. This is so funny. Anyway, let me know if you have any other questions as we go. You have like some time now to kind of practice that, to shoot the breeze with whoever you're practicing with. What time is it? We have 15 minutes. So yeah, we'll stretch. We'll take this class easy. We won't go jumping into other powerful movements and flows. Maybe next time we'll do that. But the goal today was really just to encourage you to get out of your head and on top of it. Alright, anyway. I will let you guys practice for a little bit more, and then I'm going to guide you through some stretches. I think I'll bring my mat a little closer
yeah, so obviously this isn't like a typical core power class, or not even, you know, it's not anything anybody's used to, this whole online thing. That's what I'm trying to say. When you're ready, you've had enough. Come back to that grounding on your sits bones, and then pull away any fleshiness from underneath you. Sit up nice and tall. Reach both arms overhead. Find that length from your side body. Take a full breath in. Exhale, seated forward fold. Reach for your feet, maybe your shins. Kim, this is a great place to use that pillow under your legs. That feels really good. But basically, encouraging you to breathe space in your spinal column, so in between each vertebra. And my doctor friend Mariana, tell me if I pronounce that wrong. I always mix up vertebrae and vertebra, but you know what I'm going for. So tuck your chin. Lengthen through your backside body. Breathe into areas that feel tight or tense. And take that inventory again. Notice if you feel tension or stress, and literally send new oxygen that can be in your mind, in your feet. And then, just as carefully as you descended down, rise back up to a seat. We're going to make our final descent to our back, and we're going to do some stretching and some more, you know, poses to encourage length and relaxation. So once you're finally on your back, you can bring your knees to touch. If that feels good, knee knock pose. We're gonna do a few poses that will eventually lead us into plow pose. So remember, it's all about the steps. Starting with bridge. So shimmy those heels in close towards your glutes, and then lift your hips up towards the ceiling. Now you can shimmy your shoulder blades in towards one another. Find a basket grip to deepen that expansion across your front line. Re-engage the pad of each toe as you drive your shins forward. This is step one. You can stay right here, or begin to lift your heels away from the mat, and then tiptoe the ball mounts of your feet in towards your shoulder blades. Press your palms into your lower back. Option to lift one leg, then the other. Now you're in shoulder stand, so you can use the base of your triceps for support here, to then press your palms a little closer towards your shoulder blades. For my mother, or maybe Kim, or whoever else is watching that thinks that's too intense, legs up the wall with the pillow under your sacrum is a great modification, just to allow your blood to travel in a new direction, to alleviate tired feet, tired legs, and maybe a tired mind. If you're in shoulder stand, option to explore plow pose by hinging at your hips and slowly guiding your toes behind your skull. Now this is great for your hamstrings, your calves, even your backside body here. No matter where you are, gaze straight up to protect your neck. Maybe you have the flexibility to frame your temples with your knees.
slowly as you went in. We're going to meet in Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined bound angle pose. So this was the leg variation I chose because I have very open hips and because it's grounding. It's just something new. So when you're ready, just going to bring the soles of your feet together. Bring one hand to your belly, one to your chest. Start to invite more awareness into your practice. If your mind is racing, if you're still returning to thoughts of something that happened earlier or maybe what's going to happen later, acknowledge that. Acknowledge exactly what your thoughts are. Thoughts that pass. Now refocus your attention on your breath. Notice your fingertips rise with your chest and sink with your belly. And if you didn't come to class with an intention today, each of you watching can at the very least be grateful for the mobility of your body, your health, and the freedom and the choice that you made to tune in, to carve this hour out, to explore something new, to get some well-being, some self-care into your day. Full breath in, full breath out. And then slowly close your knees together like a book. Rock them in towards your chest. Take a gentle sway left and right. And find happy baby by reaching for the outer edges of your feet. Open up through your hamstrings. And take it easy, take it lightly. Just practice. Allow this to feel good. Forget about what it looks like. No one else can see you. Put your knees back in towards your chest. We'll take one more stretch before we get to our final resting posture. So give yourself a nice hug. Take a full breath in. And on your exhale, find supine twist. So extend your left leg all the way long and then use your left palm to draw your knee across your body. Now your right shoulder blade might lift away from the earth. So prioritize grounding that right shoulder blade back down, maybe gazing towards the right. Might feel better to bring both knees in towards one another. Just take time to breathe space into your right side body. Inhale back to center, reset. Full breath in. Exhale, supine twist. Extend your right leg long this time. Cross your left thigh towards the right side of your mat. Let your knee tip down towards the earth. And just close your eyes as you literally wring out your spine. Knees back to center. And we'll reset our breath one final time before our resting posture. So rock your forehead up to meet your knees. Come into a tiny ball and squeeze your abs. Press out any stale, lingering air you're holding on to. Take a New breath in, fill up, feel your chest, your ribs, your abdominal wall expand. And exhale, Shavasana. Extend your legs long, arms long. Take up a lot of space. Allow the earth to absorb the weight of your body and any residual weight in your mind. Slowly start to make your breath a little deeper. Invite some smaller movements back into your body. Trace the pad of your thumb across the rest of your fingertips. Maybe circle out your wrists. If it's within your practice, turn to your left or right side for fetal pose, using your bicep as a pillow. And just know that this posture is just as significant as any of the other ones. It offers you an opportunity to leave something right here on your mat that is no longer serving you. I think it's safe to say that we can all let go of a little fear. Fear of the unknown, of what's to come, of what is out of our control.